I sung of chaos and eternal night, taught by the heavenly muse to venture down the dark descent, and up to reascend.
Milton, Paradise Lost.
You are as well learned as I suspected.
Time is of no consequence anymore. When one has an infinite span, sitting down to read no longer seems to be a thing that gets in the way of life's necessities.
Immortality is indeed a long time.
Is your abrupt quotation of the devil supposed to elicit fear from me?
As much could be asked of you, inviting me for a stroll at midnight through Gotham's one and only place of respite. Secluded. Away from the drone of the city, one might have the idea you brought me here for ulterior motives.
A mere woman against a warrior leader of some renown? Sounds foolish.
You are no mere woman, and such a place allows your invisible friend much room to act if ever needed.
Griffin is not here. I have assured it. Still, you have managed to avoid my question about your quotation.
Do you not find some beauty in the obvious symbolism? Two beings of great power striding through a garden of paradise in the middle of a corrupted world, both with a penchant for violence.
Which? The garden and the city, or the two beings?
Perhaps both. The sign at the entrance stated that this small piece of heaven was paid for by Claudius Wayne himself. The same man who is funding an escapade that will leave his streets laden with blood.
Are you insinuating that your benefactor is a hypocrite?
Hypocrite? No. Merely a man. Why have you asked me here?
Do you know who I and my company are?
Yes. More so than you may have thought.
I don't understand your meaning.
Murray was your maiden name. You, however, are a Harker now.
Divorces change such things.
They do, but not deaths.
Jonathan is not.
When the hunger first hits, they say the new vampire does not know what it is at first. They try to resist, without truly knowing what it is they are resisting. How much worse would that be in the arms of a newly wedded husband? You may have been able to resist the urge for the first day. With your personal strength, perhaps it was the first week. But all steel bends when given time.
I did not.
Of course not. The monster inside of you did.
You know not of what you speak. Jonathan is alive and well.
Then where is he at present?
I haven't a clue.
The League of Shadows has been unable to track him. If someone is not within our reach, then it means they have been released of this mortal coil.
Or, alternatively, your guild is not as good at tracking as you have surmised.
That is the problem, Miss Murray. We are everywhere.
Since we are in the business of confrontation, tell me then, Mr. al-Ghul, tell me how old is the League of Shadows exactly? And is that the only name it has had in the last millennia or two?
We are ancient, much more so than your Count Dracula. In fact, destroying his nation of sin was a personal achievement.
Personal? Then you are a creature of the night as well?
No.
Then perhaps you are a Dorian Gray situation? Where is it that you keep your self-portrait, Mr. al-Ghul?
My power is not tied to any one object. I have lived many lifetimes. You see, Miss Murray, you call yourself immortal, yet you will only live once. I, however, have been over 80 years old 3 times, and have been killed many more times than that. Each time I am reborn at my physical peak and returned to Earth to continue my mission.
Which is what, exactly?
Cleanse the world of villainy, corruption, and sin. It has been the mission of the League for generations, and predates my own existence by centuries.
Then you are not the creator?
Define creator. Every time the League has changed its leadership, it has also undergone a change of name and path. My predecessor could not even claim to have originated our guild, meaning its origin could be as old as Cain and Abel themselves.
I find that when an origin story must find its roots in mythology, then it is merely a cover for self-ignorance.
Believe what you may, but I will be sure to lay those words on your tombstone, whether that be 100 or 700 years hence.
And what if you are supplanted by then? Should I not then do the same at yours?
Al-Ghul. The League of Shadows does not operate in such arcane ways. The leader must first accept that they have failed in their mission, then they willingly turn their role over to the next, and then live out the rest of their life as a mortal.
And you do not anticipate this happening to you?
No. I would first need to find someone of equal skill and devotion. In several 100 years, I have found none, nor do I expect that I ever will.
Have you no children that you have trained in your arts, then?
My only wife, Sora, died so long ago that I cannot remember the color of her eyes, or the feel of her body. No, I have no heirs. Such would only lead to heartbreak as I watch them grow old and die, while also proving that their lives amounted to nothing but failure to achieve our great mission.
A bleak outlook indeed.
Bleak, but realistic.
What is your mission for Gotham, then?
Cleansing.
And how might you achieve this?
Have you not heard? We are to eliminate the criminals.
But you've never stopped there in the past.
True.
You are here to assess the situation.
If you know the answers, then why ask?
Perhaps because I wanted you to tell me through explicit word or insinuation. What is your assessment now?
I am less than impressed with the state of the city.
And so you intend to cleanse all of it through what?
As you say, I have to assess.
And what if there were a force here to stop you?
Is that a threat?
Should it be?
Have you identified anything in this city worth saving?
Thousands of people cannot be condemned due to a few bad apples.
They condemned themselves by not throwing out the rotten fruit.
You expect men and women who are trying to take care of families every day to give up everything to fight a guerrilla war in the streets?
I expect them to stand up for what they believe in.
They do. They do every day that they take their children to church or teach them proper morals.
I have spent centuries watching as fathers and mothers teach morals to children they send to war and commit forms of barbarity that civilizations shun in public but cheer in secret. These people, Mina, are leeches. They will drain the world of all its blood before they are through. Then, what will be left but a corpse?
If there is an entity that could willingly drain the world of its blood, it is me, and my kind which surely predate the good Count. However, Mr. al-Ghul, I have overcome the monster within me, and don't think for a moment that it has been somehow killed off. I've been listening to your heart beating since we first entered this park, and now with it pounding so in its anger, a certain thrill fills me. The kind of thrill that a lioness has before she sinks her teeth into an antelope's flank. I can taste it, Mr. al-Ghul. I can taste your blood even before I taste it. Each heartbeat acts as a promise of fulfillment to a hunger that can never be quenched. I could drink this entire city and never be satisfied. I am a monster, Mr. al-Ghul. There are things I can never undo, but there are things I can also prevent the doing of, and one of them is never giving in to the beast which resides within me. If I, a monster, can do this, Mr. al-Ghul, then humanity can as well, and they must be allowed to make the choice. To quote Mr. Milton again, "For so I created them free, and free they must remain."
An impassioned plea, Abraham once begged unto God for the lives of Sodom and Gomorrah. I imagine it sounded similar.
Immortal though we are, gods we are not. Not even you.
No, nor do I claim to be.
Yet you act as the sole judge of humanity.
Someone must. God destroys cities now through my hands instead.
Then allow me to plead for this city's life.
How many souls are you wishing to barter for, Abraham?
If you are to destroy a city, you must believe there is no innocence in it whatsoever.
That is the idea, Miss Murray.
Then let it be one soul to save this city, one righteous soul that meets your standards for innocence.
Your assessment of this city must be quite low.
No, I am merely making a point.
Go on.
Finding the one man should be easy enough. Should you search longer, then you would find more.
Would this mean foregoing the current mission at hand to rid the city of its violent criminal element?
I would not arrive to save these citizens from a devil, only to leave them to the wolves.
And what happens if it turns out that the city is full of wolves?
Then we slay them all, for the sake of the one righteous man.
If he should exist.
Enjoying your stroll through the park?
Something tells me he isn't an official greeter.
How about you two turn out your pockets, then shed your jewellery all quick like, so no one gets hurt?
One good man?
He isn't it.
Quit wasting time and...
Miss Murray, I accept your challenge.